So this is the common thing that I get a request for, that what kind of a vehicle that I have to take, and whether I have to invest a lot on the gear, the camera and things like that to start off a YouTube channel. So a YouTube channel, again, certainly should be thought of if you are having an interest on a particular thing that you're doing, or on a passion that you have. So if that is the case, then yeah, you can start off a YouTube channel. And to start a YouTube channel, you don't need to invest a lot of money into the products to make you feel that you are standing apart from the crowd, mainly because the content is important, but not the stuff. Yes, the products also makes a difference, but I guess I would keep that at a later stage. But firstly, the content meaning that what is your passion and what you have to follow through. So that is important, because your passion only delivers more content, and that will again translate into the video, and the video clarity and the quality will make a difference with your camera. But again, coming back to a motovlogging channel, because most of my audience are between the age group of 18 to 25 or 28, this video is primarily for you. At this stage in your career, 18 to 25 or 28, this is the stage where you have to make your career, okay? And that moment, spending time on certain things where it is which makes more value is your studies, your career building, and that is what is important. Because apart from your core thing, which is your studies, if you are getting deviated with looking at motovloggers, or if you are thinking about starting a motovlogging channels, I think that is something which you can do it, but I guess that for which you need to spend a lot of time. You need to make sure that you are dedicating that time. But at this interval of your career, it is something that you have to carefully think about it, because between 18 to 25, I guess the most important is to finish your education and then get into a proper job, right? So I started YouTube like 3 to 4 years back. Again, I was not that serious. It was just my passion, in which I was making a couple of videos, and then it took off. I'm not a very big YouTuber. 36,500 currently is my subscribers. I guess more can add up in the future, but I'm really thankful for that count as well. Yes, it took almost 3 to 4 years, but I'm really happy for what it is and where the stage in which it is. Because I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I work at a my primary job is another job, and I'm a father of 2 daughters, so even that is there. And also I do a little bit of exercise, workout and things like that. So to accommodate all these things and also continue the passion, you need to make sure that you are planning your day ahead, and making sure that you are dedicating enough of time across, because you need to make sure that you're balancing out everything accordingly. At the end of the day, my primary job is very important, because that is where most of the income comes across. YouTube, the monetization money which I get is okay for small purchases, but again, that will fulfill it in my gears, the equipment that I buy to run the channel. So in a way, that is also good. So again, the important thing that I want to tell is, yes, the job that currently that I am, I got it mainly because, yes, I've completed my education, where I put more focus on that, and because of that, where and what role that I am in is mainly because of the education that I hold. So in that aspect, for you 18 to 25, 28 years, you need to make sure that your education or your job or your career is making a difference, and you are reaching to to a stage where you are making all these things setting aside, and setting your career aside, setting your career as a priority. So that is very, very important, right? So then comes your passion. Yes, the passion is always important for anything. Yeah. So being passionate about your in whatever field that you are looking for will make or break your channel. So because I have a passion for bikes, I do have a passion to explore new places, and because of that, my channel, I keep posting videos regularly. So you don't have to have a fancy bike or a fancy equipment. All you have to do is have the passion. So having said that, the bike I've started with Vikrant then I've upgraded to Pulsar 220. That was a nice bike. And then again, the main thing was the upgradation to the Pulsar 220 was mainly with some help from the YouTube money that I had, and I have taken that as the initial foundation to purchase that bike. And then from that stage onwards, I've moved to a Dominar, again a second-hand one, which I got a good deal for, and then later to the Interceptor. Again, I didn't spend much of my money on this fancy products because these are very expensive, and I don't recommend also for people or students who are just doing their college not to spend much on this. Just a second. Disturbance. Well, great. So that was the goods train that I was talking about. So yeah, so coming to the topic where owning an expensive bike, the bike doesn't make a difference. As I said, the passion makes a lot of difference. So again, think about what you are actually going, what you want to take up as your YouTube profession, because if you're looking at motovlogging or if you're looking at exploring India, right, you cannot keep traveling every time or every second day to find a content, right? That will put a lot of stress on you. It will put a lot of stress on the money. It will put a lot of stress on your health as well. So, and it's more expensive. So it is something that you need to cleverly think that what you want to add into motovlogging. So a little bit of lifestyle vlogging also is important. A little bit of videos about gear, kit and all that also you can do, and diversify your YouTube channel. So that will bring you more audience, more reach, and that will also make a difference. So that is also there. Now coming to the topic where the consistency. YouTube works on three things: consistency, I would say first thing content, then consistency, then again the third C is collaboration. So all these three things should be in tune. If you miss anything, then you will not have a good reach of audience, or neither you will have a good viewership. So that also is important. So having said this, again, to the age group between 18 to 28 years, please make sure you are focusing on what is mostly important, and don't simply think that you can be a YouTuber. You can certainly be if you want to, but again, don't go and buy the expensive bike or expensive fancy gears or camera and all. Then you think that yes, I have something to do, and then you start building on your channel. In a way, you can do it until unless your content is really good. But if you are a new YouTuber, think about all these scope and possibilities. At the end of the day, your career, which is your main job, that would make a lot of difference. Yes, YouTube also will make a difference if your content is really good, and if your content is like nobody is making in this world. So that is something that you can still think about it. But at the end of the day, education and the value of education is more important, and the more time that you invest in that is more fruitful that you will be. So currently at this stage, I thank God for all the things that He has given to me. I also thank the God for His and also my viewers for their blessings, because I'm a proud father of two. I own the bikes that I wish that I could own, and I own it now. And also I have my own house and I have a beautiful wife. So I'm content to what it is and what a 30-year-old person would look for in their life. So having a good job, having an independent house, a duplex house, and also owning a dream of owning big and expensive bike. So that is also has been fulfilled. So it is important that you should have God's blessings as well. Likewise, so keep faith in what you're doing, focus on what you are that you want to build for, and then take your step forward. So this was a small, I would say, philosophical kind of a video, but I hope you got the message. Mainly I'm doing this because of the crowd of people who are watching my videos, and I don't want you to take a step where you are falling into debts and buying up a lot of things which is really not required at this stage. So I hope you learned something out of this video. If you do so, please like and subscribe to my channel. This is Kevin signing off, and see you in the next one.